Narcissistic individuals often thrive off power and control, and they often feel entitled to do as they please. Therefore, they don't believe that rules apply to them. However, those same rules they believe apply to you. Narcissists thrive on that dominance and that sense of superiority. They often employ many different double standards to keep those around them off balance. Any double standards you notice, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Narcissists tend to believe that rules are for you and all those around you, but they're not for themselves. They can do as they please, and if they get caught, they just shift the blame onto somebody else. Narcissists often go all out to hold others to strict standards that they exempt themselves from those same expectations. A narcissist will often demand that you turn up on time for them, yet they will happily show up late and expect you to be grateful that they showed up at all. Narcissistic individuals will happily gossip about you to others. They'll happily talk badly of you. They'll happily criticize you. They'll happily mock you. They'll be sarcastic about you in front of other people. However, if you do the same to them, they'll be incredibly offended. Narcissists will frequently point out other people's mistakes, yet point out one of theirs and they're going to throw a massive childlike tantrum. Narcissists will happily question other people, but no one should ever question them. Question them, it leads to their defensiveness and rage. Offer them constructive feedback, it leads to their defensiveness and rage. Narcissists demand unwavering loyalty from you, yet they will happily betray you and blame you for the betrayal. They expect that loyalty from others without any sort of justification on their behaviour. Narcissists will go all out to engage in many different betrayals, such as lying and infidelity. They will expect you to forgive them for their betrayals. However, they'll not forgive you for finding out about the fact that they betrayed you. Narcissists need constant praise and attention, but they will give none. Narcissists crave validation and compliments, but rarely to never give any in return. They can happily play the victim to gain the sympathetic attention. However, you, even when you are the victim, are not allowed to discuss it because you're just looking for attention. They're coming from their own mindset, not yours. Narcissists expect forgiveness without them taking responsibility, without them apologising. They just shift the blame onto you. They want to be forgiven for their mistakes, their misdeeds. They'll justify them, they'll excuse them, it'll be nothing to do with them. However, they will hold grudges against you for finding the truth out about them. They will refuse to let go of any perceived slights. Even if you try to offer them some constructive feedback, which they later on found to be beneficial, they'll take the credit for that. But they'll hold a grudge against you for daring to speak out in the first place. Narcissists will happily be aggressive. However, you're not allowed to react. If you react, they play the victim. Narcissists will act as though you are the very person who is mistreating them, even though they're the ones that are engaging in the abusive behaviours. They're allowed, you're not. They're allowed to shout at you, you are not allowed to shout back. Narcissists will take the credit, you're not allowed to take the credit. They'll shift the blame, you're not allowed to shift the blame. Narcissists are quick to claim success as their own, and they are just as fast to pass any mistake, any blame onto somebody else. However, you cannot call them out for their own behaviour, their own mistakes. They'll happily call you out. You're not allowed to be pleased for your success. They'll dismiss this or take the credit for it. Recognising the many double standards that narcissistic individuals live by is key to protecting yourself from their manipulation. Recognise that they are only interested in themselves. They're not interested in open, honest communication. They're very closed-minded. They're very dishonest individuals. They're only interested in what's going to meet their needs, what's going to serve them best. Any double standards you notice from a narcissistic individual, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get no contact, and different methods to find what helps you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who don't respect boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain if you cannot go no contact. Healing from narcissistic abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment. A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. And the new one, which is a novel on Behind the Mask, the rise of a narcissist. And this is hopefully going to be the first book in a series of 3 books. These are all out now on Amazon if you'd like to take a look at those. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.